Right, my name's Rother Ray. I'm doing Unit 5 types of injuries.
So for P1, talk to me about 4 different types of injuries. If you could tell me the first one.
My first one's overuse injuries. Overuse injuries happens over a period of time and repetitive demand of tissue. I've got an example, is shin splints. Shin splints are on your shins. You can't be diagnosed with it and there's no symptoms, but it can hurt a lot and give you a lot of pain, and it happens when they rub together. So it rubs together with your shins, that's the cause of it.
Right, so your second type of injury?
Fractures. Fractures is a complete or incomplete break of the bone, but there is no difference between a fracture and a break. There are two kinds of fractures, open and closed fracture. An open close is when the skin has been pierced by the bone, and a closed is when it hasn't been pierced. When your skin hasn't been pierced.
So can you give me an example of one of them?
When playing football, you can have a bad tackle and your leg can just snap and the bone can come out. It can be open fracture. Open fracture.
Good, yes. So the third type of injury?
Soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injury is a tendon, ligament, and a muscle of your body. This can be caused by something stress placed on the joint.
Chronic stress.
Chronic stress placed on the joint, an overuse and a single blow. It also can be bruising, sprains, strains, fractures and tendons. For example, doing an outdoor activity such as skateboarding, you can get a sprain or strain whilst you are making a slower and slower and framed, I think it says.
Well, you've written it, so what's your example you're giving to me?
I didn't get an example for that one.
So you just said about skateboarding, so how would you get a sprain?
Oh, sorry, yeah, when skateboarding you just fall off your skateboard and you can sprain it, you land on it funny.
So land on what would you sprain?
Your ankle.
Right.
So you jump on, land on your ankle funny, you can sprain it.
Okay, fourth type of injury?
I've got serious injuries. Serious injuries are, this is where I couldn't get, but this is
concussion.
Concussion, that's one. Serious injuries are concussion, back injuries and spinal cord concussion.
So can you pick one of them then?
I'll do concussion first. Concussion is where you get hit into the head, take a blow to the head and can cause memory loss. I'll back it and now then that will matter.
So then that's your example. So if you had a serious injury, what's like the worst case scenario of a serious injury? What could happen to you?
You could lose a part.
So like the worst case scenario?
Losing a limb or dying.
So worst case scenario would be?
Oh, dying, yeah.
Dying, yeah. Right, that's fine. Right, talk to me then for P2 about 2 types of illnesses.
My first one's asthma. Asthma, this is where the airwaves and naval, I can't say that word.
Naval capacity.
Yeah, naval capacity and inflamed and make it hard to breathe. Makes it hard to breathe. Asthma symptoms. That would make sense, but could be. You can get it from having a tight chest when you're playing football or doing other kinds of.
So how would you relieve it? How would you make it better?
Toughness of the breath and.
So what would you have to get rid of your asthma? What could you use?
You can use inhalers. You get different types of inhalers. You can different colours for how bad your inhaler is, how bad your asthma is, and.
Right. So second type of injury.
Heart attacks. This could be triggered by the diet you eat, what includes fatty foods and fatty foods. I've just got fatty foods and then I've got my example, which is the more burgers and fries you eat, the more chance you have of getting an heart attack, and this tends to happen when the blood flow to your heart is blocked and you can't get enough oxygen and you can die from it.